welcome. Today I'm going to share with you my recipe for a chicken pilau with pigeon peas. My previous video was one with pink beans, and I know everyone was saying that's not the traditional way it's made, but I just for some reason like pink beans or red beans in my pilau, but I'm doing this one for people who like it with pigeon peas. So here I have 2 pounds of chicken that has been cut up and washed. The other things you need for this recipe are salt, black pepper, green seasoning, about half a cup, a tablespoon of ketchup, 1 Maggi tomato cube, 1 teaspoon of all-purpose or chicken seasoning, 1 plum tomato chopped, 1 hot pepper chopped, 1 small onion chopped, 2 scallions chopped, some celery or parsley chopped, fine thyme, and a heaping tablespoon of minced garlic. So all we're going to do next is put all of these ingredients into our chicken to season it. So let's get started. I like to add my salt first, so you can have an average of how much salt you put in your chicken. And I put a little extra salt because we have to take into consideration we're going to add rice to this, and we're going to add that peas. So that extra salt is going to help season the rice and the peas. Black pepper. And now you're just going to add all of your ingredients that we have here. So next you want to mix in all of your seasonings into your chicken. Once you've mixed in your seasoning properly, you're going to cover this. And store it in your refrigerator overnight, or you can leave it to marinate for a couple of hours before you go ahead into making the chicken pilau. So I'll see you all in a couple of hours. So my chicken has finished marinating. It's been marinating for a couple of hours. As I said, you can leave it overnight. So we're going to stew this chicken, and for this I have 2 tablespoons of brown sugar. If you don't want to use 2 tablespoons, you can use 1 tablespoon. And to help it get it brown, additionally, you can use some browning if you like, or you can use some soy sauce. But I'm not going to use that. You'll see mine will come out the perfect color. I have here 2 cups of rice. You don't have to use 2 cups. You can use probably 1.5. That will still be enough for the amount of chicken. I have some chopped carrots, and I have some pigeon peas. Now I always pre-boil my pigeon peas to get the casa taste out of it. So if your pigeon peas is fresh, you can go ahead and put this together in when you put your rice and everything. But because mine is pre-cooked, I put it in almost to the end because I don't want the peas to disintegrate and disappear from the pilau. You still want to see those peas in there. So put up your pot to heat up in the meantime on medium. And for this dish we're also going to need a tin of coconut milk, and to finish off the dish a piece of goldenry, about a tablespoon. So let's get started on stewing our chicken. When your pot is nice and warm, add in your brown sugar. So you don't want your pot to be screaming hot, you just want it to be nice and warm enough so that your sugar starts to melt. So you see how nice my sugar is melting. You want it to start to get bubbly and frothy. So it's getting a nice dark golden brown color, if you can see. And you want that because you want to be able to give this pilau a nice color. So my sugar is ready. Put in your chicken. Add some water to this bowl and set aside. So if you're accustomed to me cooking mine now, you know I don't turn my stew as soon as I throw it in the pot. At this time you want to raise your heat medium high because you want to start the bunging down process, which is drying out all of the liquids from your pot. So I just raised my heat and my sugars are still caramelizing. I'll give it a minute or two and then I'll go ahead and turn my chicken so the top can caramelize. I'm going to turn my chicken. When your chicken has gotten this really nice dark golden color, you want to go ahead and wash your rice to put it into your chicken. Add your washed rice to your pot and add in your carrots. At this point you can add your raw peas, but as I said, mine is boiled already and I don't want it to fall apart or mash up in the pot, so I'm going to put it in at the end. So give this a turn. If you want, you can add some additional fresh green seasoning to this again, or chopped siphon celery again if you want, but I put just enough in my chicken, so I'm not going to add anything else to it. So I'm just going to let this rice fry up in here for a minute, and then we'll move on to adding our coconut milk. And now I'm going to add in my coconut milk. Okay, now we need to add our extra liquids to help this cook. The one that we have reserved with the seasonings that we seasoned our chicken. You want just enough water to cover everything. So you're going to drop your heat to medium or medium low, and you're going to let this cook until everything is nice and tender. Your rice is cooked and your chicken is cooked through. Just before it's done, I'll add my peas and my golden ray to finish up. Okay, so the majority of liquid that I haven't had in my pot has dried down. Now, some people like their rice greens greeny, some people like it really soft. So you cook this according to how you like it. So if your liquid is drying down and your rice greens are still hard, you can go ahead and add some more liquid. But at this point, I like to go ahead and add in my peas. And my piece of golden ray. And give it a mix. Be careful, you don't want to break up the peas, so be careful how you're turning it. And you want to leave this so that the golden ray melts. Once the golden ray melts, then you'll come back in and give it another mix. Golden ray has melted. Just going to give it another mix because you want that to be incorporated throughout your pilau. So just a few more minutes and my pilau will be ready. So my pilau is ready. I went ahead and I tasted it for salt. It's really good. Make sure you taste yours and adjust your salt accordingly. Now I'm going to dish this out and show you what it looks like. So here you have it, my pigeon peas chicken pilau. I made this for you all who have been saying that pilau isn't made with pink beans or red beans. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's dish. Make it, let me know down below if you like it. And I'll leave the link for my chopped salad down below or up above in the right hand corner for you all. So thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all another day with another one of my videos. Enjoy!